rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the mother too. You rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the mother too.
Got it? But he got the potential and he committed to getting it? Commit at that time and ride with him. If you got to sign a contract to say that you guys are co-creators of every idea he comes up with, then make him sign a contract if you're afraid he's going to leave you once he makes it big. But the white woman will get with a broke-ass black man with potential. The white woman will get with a broke-ass black man with potential. The white woman will see the potential in the black man at 21 years old, and she will ride with him until he fulfills his dream and wife him up. Black woman, y'all say you got to have it all. The house, the car, the degrees, the job, the business, the education, and y'all going to keep on losing if you keep expecting black men to get all this and then hand it over to you on a silver platter. It's not realistic. It's too hard out here. It's not realistic. Black woman, the next time you see a man with potential who's serious about earning his goals, next time you come across a man with potential who is dedicated to making it, but he ain't got all the money, he ain't got the car, but you can clearly see he got a serious plan, and if he make it, we gonna be nice. You better think about walking with him. You got to get out of this housewives mentality. Too many black women have this housewives mentality. Too many black women got this housewives mentality, this super materialistic, perfect vision of what he got to come to the table with. You're not going to get no man like that. Find a brother with potential until it pay off. Stop trying to get ready-made husbands. Stop trying to get ready-made perfect scenarios. Ride with the good one. Because guess what? A lot of these black men that these white women got, they got them when you were not paying attention to them. See, he was with the white girl before he got his law license. He was with the white girl before he got his medical license. He was with the white girl before he made $100 million in real estate. He was with the white girl before he opened that Fortune 500 company. She was with him when he was struggling, but she saw the potential. Black women have to stop this thing that says you got to have it all. You got to show up on my doorstep with all boxes checked. Stop it, black woman. You're selling yourself short. Stop it. Let's continue. Do not let him move into your house. Do not let him move into your house unless you're sure he's a keeper. The worst thing a black woman can do, especially if you ain't got no brothers, especially if you ain't got no uncles, especially you ain't got no cousins with no felonies, and you ain't got a mad dad. Now, if you got a mad dad and a couple uncles who've been to jail, you good. You good, because when it's time for him to go, they gonna show him the door. But if you ain't got no shooters in your family, you ain't got no killers in the bloodline, don't be letting these men move in with your black woman. Because you know once he move in, and the law is different in every state, once he moves in, it becomes his residence. You can't just kick him out. If he gets mail sent to your house, you cannot just put him out like that. Do not let a man move in and take over your house and hold you hostage in a house that you pay all the bills for. Don't do it, family. Don't do it, family. Black women, there's something that a lot of men don't like. There's something that a lot of men don't like. And do you know what that is? A woman trying to control them or invade their privacy. Do not try to control your man because you can't. Only man you can control is a beta. And no woman wants a beta anyway. Stop trying to control your man. If he's not what you want him to be, let him go and go find what you need. Too many women out here trying to remake men into something they are not. You cannot change a man. He is what he is. The only question you need to be asking yourself is whether or not I can stay with him as he is for the rest of his life. If you are not comfortable, if you are not content in the relationship, go find you something better. In the relationship and go find you something better. But you don't want to end the relationship. You don't want to go find something better. Because number one, you got low self-esteem and you don't think you're going to find something better. And number two, you are complacent. You have gotten lazy and complacent with the relationship you don't even want. You've gotten lazy and complacent in a relationship that you don't even want. You've gotten lazy and complacent in a relationship that you don't even want. And the only reason why you in a relationship that you don't want is because you are a miserable companion for yourself. That's right. See, a person who can be alone, a person who don't mind being alone, they will always find the right person because they are not in a rush. A person who can keep their own company will always find the right person because they are not in a rush. You know who ends up in bad relationships? You know who ends up in dysfunctional relationships? You would know who ends up in situations they don't want. People who are in a rush to get away from themselves. That's right. People who are content with solitude, they don't get into too many bad relationships because they are not in a rush. Most of us are in a rush. We're in a rush to find somebody. I need me a man. I need me a woman. I need me a man. You just broke up 2 weeks ago. I need me a man. I need me a woman. You just broke up last week. I need me a man. I need me a woman. Because you don't have peace of mind. You don't have peace of mind. And let me tell you, those of us who have peace of mind, we have the most difficult time finding an adequate partner. You know why? Because so many black people are abused. So many black people are traumatized. So many black people are hurt. So many black people got unmet needs from childhood. So many black people are so at war inside. So many of us are so at war inside that those of us who have peace of mind, we not going to put up with. See, somebody who's content with themselves, they not putting up with shit. Think about people you know who don't have a problem being alone. They know how to enjoy their own company. It's hard for them to find a good, suitable mate because they don't put up with nothing because they find just by themselves. See, they don't get into a whole bunch of bad relationships because they take their time because they don't need a relationship. They want a relationship. They take their time because they don't need a relationship. They want a relationship. And the minute they detect a spiritual vampire, they out. They out. They don't care how good the cookies is. They don't care how good the Shango stick is. They are out. yeah. See, the first quality I look for in a mate, is peace of mind. That's the first thing I look for. It's the first thing I look for. Yeah, I wanted to be 5'5", thick in the thighs. You know, Dr. Papa loves his curves. Okay? I'm still the notorious one. But even before the curves, even before that smooth, beautiful brown skin, even before that natural hair, even before the way she walked, even before that beautiful smile, before that, is this woman at peace with herself? Because I'm at peace with myself. I have to be at peace with myself, given my mission in life, which is the complete and total liberation of African people. I can't have a war in here if I'm going to fight a war out there. So I look for women with peace of mind. Black woman, I suggest you look for men with peace of mind. And black men, I suggest you look for women with peace of mind. Because I'm telling you, the black community is filled with spiritual vampires. The black community is filled with spiritual vampires. Hey, Sister Persia, my Indianapolis assistant, I see you, Queen. The black community is filled with spiritual vampires. No disrespect to the sisters who wear a lot of makeup. No disrespect to the sisters who wear a lot of makeup. Some of you may have good reason for doing it. Some of you may have a good reason for doing it. But when I come across a black woman who got to cake her face up, no disrespect, I love all my sisters. But when I come across a black woman who got to cake her face up, every time she go out, that's insecurity, that's low self-esteem, that's childhood trauma, that's parental lack of validation. No way I'm marrying a woman who got to cake her face up every time we go out, because I know there's some deep-seated insecurity. You got to cover your natural self up, put a fakes up, deeps, no different than the hair, but I'm talking about the face right now. No different than the hair, but I'm talking about the face right now. If I'm dating a woman and I can never see her natural hair, I'm dating you and I've never seen your natural hair. Woo, we got some deep-seated insecurities. We got some deep-seated insecurities. Let me tell you this, black woman, and you could take this to the bank. Let me tell you this, black woman, and you could take this to the bank. Once you accept yourself, you will be surprised at the amount of men who will accept you. Instagram is about to time out Facebook. Hold on.